And as lawmakers negotiate in Washington, families in Uvalde continue to remember and honor the lives lost 2 weeks ago today. 10-year-old Xavier Lopez will be laid to rest, and a vigil will be held for Annabelle Rodriguez. Meanwhile, today, we're hearing from a fourth-grade teacher who survived the shooting. Here's CNN's Poppy Harlow with part of his story.
This is an interview you're about to hear with ABC News of a fourth-grade teacher, Arnulfo Reyes, who says he initially told his students to pretend that they were asleep when all of this began. Shortly after, he came face to face with the gunman and was shot twice, and then he played dead for over an hour.
I told my kids to act like they're asleep, so I'm gonna act like I'm asleep also. And I prayed and prayed that I would not hear none of my students talk.
Did you thought you were going to die?
Yes, ma'am. One of the students from the next door classroom was saying, "Officer, we're in here. We're in here." And then, but they had already left. And then he got up from behind my desk, and he walked over there and he shot over there again.
In Uvalde today, city council members held an emergency meeting. They voted to extend a disaster declaration to keep state resources available for those impacted by the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School. One of the newly sworn-in council members is Uvalde CISD Police Chief Pete Arredondo, who did not attend. Here's reporter Victoria De Leon.
This would have been Pete Arredondo's first appearance as a city council member after being privately sworn in last week. Now, this happened as some have blamed Arredondo for law enforcement's slow response to the shooting. Today, Mayor of Uvalde, Don McLaughlin, says he has not been in touch with him in over a week. McLaughlin says he did not know why Arredondo was not at today's meeting. The father of one of the victims, Amory Joe Garza, attended today's meeting. Alfred Garza III said he just wanted to hear what city leaders had to say. Garza believes the city should not have sworn Arredondo in so soon after the shooting, but he says he holds no ill will towards him and is not placing blame on one person.
I can't hold that burden on me. You know, I'm going through other things that I can't be holding a burden on somebody else for what's happened. My daughter's already gone, nothing's gonna bring her back, right? But there's things that we can do and there's changes that we can make from this happening again.
Garza says at this point, his priority is honoring his daughter's name and advocating for some kind of gun reform. Reporting from Uvalde, I'm Victoria De Leon. Back to you.
Thank you, Victoria. Our coverage continues on KHOU.com and the KHOU 11 app. We've got a crew headed to Washington, D.C. right now. They'll be there as survivors of the Uvalde shooting testify before Congress tomorrow.